The ANZIIF General Insurance Claims Handling Framework sets a new benchmark for professionalism in the insurance industry, and it reshapes how insurers build capability and demonstrate trust. And while it's not yet compulsory to align with the ANZIIF Claims Handling Framework, the risks of not aligning are real, from regulatory exposure to uncertainty in compliance to eroding trust with regulators and customers. And since the Royal Commission, regulators like ASIC or APRA have really tightened expectations. So it's no longer enough to simply train for the role. You need to show that people are competent and ethical and accountable for every customer outcome. And the ANZIIF framework gives you a clear industry recognised standard and a shared language for professionalism across the sector. The problem is that insurance companies already invest heavily in training their people, and most of that training is working to get them job ready. So the challenge isn't poor content or poor training or even not poor commitment to be aligning to the framework. It's just the job of looking at what training do we have and how do we make sure that that aligns to the ANZIIF claims handling framework. So to retrain every employee from the ground up takes time and a whole lot of money, and takes focus away from the job itself. But the truth is, there's probably already a huge library of training that you're already doing with your people that is aligned to those ANZIIF standards, because that framework is based on the industry, and as part of that industry you will already be doing a whole lot that ticks off your compliance with that ANZIIF framework. So if you haven't cross-referenced those training programs with the ANZIIF framework, then you won't know where your gaps are. And that lack of visibility makes it hard to demonstrate compliance, which can lead to unnecessary rework or unnecessary training or duplicate effort that may not actually be required. So at Poncho eLearning, we can help you get that clarity. And the way we do that is by taking the ANZIIF claims handling framework, look at each individual unit within that framework, and then doing an audit of your training to look at which parts of this align and where are the gaps. And that's a gap mapping exercise against the units. And once we've got that, we can really say, great, well, here's where this and this are covered in our existing training. What training needs to be built or uplifted to meet those missing requirements? Once we've got that, we can work our way through methodically writing the content and filling those gaps and mapping that across so you have complete confidence that your training aligns to that framework and you have documented evidence of this is how we align. And that alignment gives you certainty. It strengthens your compliance, it reduces your risk, and it helps you demonstrate professionalism across your team and gives you the confidence that you know you're being trained in a way that aligns to the industry standard. So if you would like to align your training with the ANZIIF Claims Handling Framework, please book a meeting with our team today.